Hi guys! So welcome to episode 7 with OM Joe. On this video, we are just going to talk about quickly on how you transition from the BPO to the freelancing industry. So ang goal dito is to help, BPO professionals na to shift confidently sa freelancing or executive support world. Alright? So, if you're working in a BPO and then you really super decided na kayo to move to freelancing, I have good news for you kasi you already have the skills you need. All you just need to do is repurpose them. Okay? So, what do I mean by this? Let's do it step by step. Step number 1, you have to identify your transferable skills. What is that? So everything that you've learned in the BPO space, your communication, the way how you handle customer problems, the way how you manage your time, and also staying calm under pressure, those are gold in the VA and EA world. So you just have to describe them differently when you're building your profile. So for example, diba in BPO, you're handling customers' escalations or queries, it becomes client communication and issue resolution naman in your VA profile. Alright? So, step number 2, learn remote tools. You have to start teaching yourself on the things a VA or an EA are using to make them more efficient and effective on the role. So, ano-ano ba yun? Some of the things that you have to start immersing yourself are for EA, Google Workspace, even Microsoft Outlook. You have to start learning what calendar management is, what email management is, travel management, and more. For VAs, you can start also identifying tools or learning tools like Canva, Notion, ito yung mga project management tool, ClickUp, Trello, Monday.com, or even yung mga social media schedulers. Those are some of the things that you have to start identifying ano ito yung mga makakatulong sa inyo, right? And again, you can learn these things. You can just simply go to YouTube, guys. Madami doon. How yung pinaka-overview niya. All you just need to do is really start researching for it. Now, step number 3, if you want to be in a freelancing world, you have to build your online presence. So, meaning, you can start with top 3 on my head, onlinejobs.ph, Upwork, and LinkedIn. So, you just have to write like a short summary, like something like former BPO professional with strong client and support administrative tasks, now offering EA and VA services. Something to that effect. And then you just keep your profile photo clean and, skill section very specific. Like customer service ba? You can able to take calls, you can do chat, email, or if you can handle email management, stuff like that. Just put it there. Tapos include also the tools that you are familiar using. Like what I mentioned, Google Space, project management tools such as Asana, Notion, ClickUp, and more. Okay? Step number 4, guys. Once you build your online presence, like nag-sign up na kayo sa online jobs page or Upwork, then that's when you start small. What do I mean by this? Apply for a part-time jobs muna or part-time task so that you get a glimpse or a gist on the things that a VA or an EA are doing. Kasi meron naman yan. Marami yan. Yung Upwork, kahit medyo saturated na yan at may mga connects, marami kayong makikita din na part-time too. Right? Kasi the whole purpose of that, why you have to start small is because you have to get comfortable sa handling clients and tools na hindi ka pa familiar. Right? And eventually, once you get familiarized with it and even specialize using it or mastered it, then that's when you can jump to full-time work. Like yung mga 40 hours weekly, you can even demand higher salary. Usually, yung yung naabutan ko in the past, or up until now, I think yung starting is nasa $4. And you can take that as, again, as a stepping stone, but as you go along, make sure that you can also price yourself na justifiable naman. So, at least mga 10 or more. Right? $10 or more. Again, we'll talk about that in a separate video, pero yun, at least you have an idea, right? Lastly, step number 5 is your mindset shift. What do I mean by this? Kasi diba sa BPO, yung success natin doon are somehow measured by metrics and structure, right? Yung mga KPIs, yung goals, yung targets, yung QA scores and stuff, right? Dito naman sa freelancing, yung success mo dito is actually depending on your ownership and initiative, right? Remember that here, you're not just as an employee. In fact, you are independent contractor when you get clients. So meaning, you are a partner helping your client grow. Okay, always keep that in mind. So, so don't think of it as leaving the BPO world. Think of it as leveling up, because you're not starting over here sa freelancing. You're actually evolving. Okay? So, I think that sums it up for now. If you want more of this, please pa-comment ako sa comment section kung ano pa yung mga gusto nyong itanong or matutunan or i-discuss ko dito sa mga gagawin ko pang next video. So, follow for more tips, okay? Thank you and see you on my next video.